In this video, our objective is to see how food groups are digested in our digestive system. The food we eat is made up of large insoluble molecules. Our bodies cannot absorb these large molecules. They need to be broken down into smaller, soluble molecules that can easily be absorbed and used by our cells. This process is called digestion. This process occurs in our digestive system with the help of enzymes. The digestive system starts at the mouth and finishes at the anus. It contains several glands and organs whereby enzymes are released, such as salivary glands and pancreas. Let's start with carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are broken down into sugars such as glucose by enzymes secreted from the salivary glands in the mouth, the glandular tissue lining in the small intestine, and the pancreas. The class of enzymes responsible for carbohydrate digestion is called carbohydrases. Example, amylase. As for proteins, they are broken down into amino acids by enzymes secreted by the glandular tissues lining the stomach, glandular tissues lining the small intestine, and the pancreas. The class of enzymes specialized for protein digestion is called proteases. Example, pepsin. Keep in mind that pepsin needs an optimum pH to work around 2. This occurs through hydrochloric acid, which is secreted by the glandular tissue lining the stomach. Finally, we have lipids. Fats are broken down into fatty acids and glycerol by enzymes secreted by glandular tissue lining the small intestine and the pancreas. The class of enzymes specialized for lipid digestion is called lipases. The pancreas is involved in the digestion of all three groups of food, which is facilitated by secreting all three classes of enzymes into the small intestine. As we all know, fats are insoluble in water, and enzymes are soluble in water. So how will lipase access the lipids? This happens through the help of the bile. Bile is made in the liver and stored in the gallbladder, and when needed, it is secreted into the small intestine through the bile duct. Bile has two roles. First, it breaks large clumps of lipids into smaller ones, giving more access to the lipase enzyme to digest fats into fatty acids and glycerol. Second, the food moving from the stomach to the small intestine is being mixed with a strong acid, which is hydrochloric acid. But enzymes in the small intestine prefer alkaline conditions. So bile creates an alkaline condition with a pH 8. Now, there's a lot of small soluble molecules that are ready to be absorbed into the bloodstream and then throughout the body. This occurs in the small intestine because of its large surface area and because it is covered with the villi, these foldings of the inner surface.